Greetings from the Tour de France. This is James Start with Frankie Andreu after stage 11 of this year's Tour de France. We are standing in a fountain after a very hot stage in Oyonnax.
Because the sun came out.
Finally, we've only waited like 2 weeks, but we're here and we're happy about it. The riders maybe less so, big change with the weather and all.
Big change with the weather, but man, didn't bother Tony Gallopin. A fantastic win by him. And you mentioned to him yesterday, I was giving you grief about him having the yellow jersey, but impressive ride, especially after all those attacks going over the climb. Tony was there. And John Degenkolb, a good sprint by him. But tomorrow, it's going to be...
One more time, I got to say, I think Sagan rode like an idiot. You do not keep a breakaway at 1 minute.
He said his team did too much work, but everybody is sort of riding against him. And, you know, no matter what he's in the group, he has a tough one. And, of course, yeah, before we jump into tomorrow, Andrew Talansky. I mean, the guy did an incredible ride to be able to get to the finish, but you got to weigh the pros versus the cons, and I'm not sure about if Garmin is exactly doing that. I memean, he's a pit bull. We know he's determined. He made it to the finish. But when you're injured and you push yourself like that, I think the risk is way too great than the reward. It's the risk of blowing out your knee, having an injury. He has a 2-year contract extension with Garmin. He has the Vuelta coming up. I think that risk is too great to keep pushing on like that. He can barely get off his bike. Commendable to be able to get there, but Andrew Talansky's the type of rider now where he's up here. He came here to win. It doesn't matter if you finish. But he did it for the team, and I understand that.
Well, we'll see if Jonathan Waters is watching us tonight and maybe takes heed of your suggestions.
They're their own bosses, and they'll make the right decision. But tomorrow, a little bit different. Bourg-en-Bresse
to Saint-Etienne. Saint-Etienne is known for one thing. It never comes down to a sprint. Not a field sprint.
And it's longer climbs tomorrow. Today, the Cat 3s and 4s are like 1.3 and 1.7 and like 3 kilometer maximum length. Tomorrow, 5 kilometer, 7 kilometer length of climbs in the Category 3 and Category 4. So that's more time to get rid of a lot of the sprinter guys. And I think that's what's going to happen. It's going to come down to a reduced group for the sprint.
Puncher could be another Sagan day. Finally, maybe.
Gerrans.
Degenkolb again. We'll find out when we hit Saint-Etienne tomorrow. From this moment, though, we are in the wading pool or fountain, depends how you interpret it, in sunny Oyonnax, wearing our brand new Shut Up Legs t-shirt. Shout out to Yenzi here, soon to be available to everybody. Follow his website, follow the Yenzi, and you will be able to get your own Shut Up Legs t-shirt. I think they're pretty good looking. What do you think?
They're very nice.
They
Pound hashtag the Yenzi. Good. I was going to take off my shirt like the little kids back there.
That's okay. All right. Thanks. From the Tour de France, we're out of here.
Tomorrow, stage 12.
Tour Talk.